without any bullshit, let's straight away jump into the strategy. I'll be talking about this setup that you see in front of your screen, which we had called inside of the Discord community. And this is the PNL, which I have for this month on one of my accounts. Yeah, the numbers are not a lot, but you see this for 5.48% in the last 30 days. So basically, yeah, that's how it works out. If the numbers increase here, the total assets, the profit will also increase here. But you have to see the percentage, all right? Because that's how trading works. And I'm not a BS person. I only show the real stuff. Okay, so let me break down the exact strategy behind the trade that I just showed you. And this strategy is pretty simple to follow, easy to implement, and it's completely changed the way I trade. So let's jump straight into it, all right? Now, I'll show you the exact framework I use to follow this strategy. So this is the simple, very simple framework I'm talking about in every single video, all right? The first step is you need to understand the money flow, the trend of the market, whether the market is in an uptrend, all right, or the market is in a downtrend, or a market is in a sideways range. And now, why do you need to understand it? So that you understand whether you're interested in longs or shorts, all right? Like if I show you about here, right? If I show you about this range, I do see that the market is in a downtrend, all right? So it means that I'm only interested in shorts, all right? If the market was an uptrend, I was only interested in longs because we want to trade the majority money flow, all right, to increase the probability of winners, all right? And then you have to mark out the clear draws on liquidity on the 1 hour to the 4 hour time frame. Another important factor, okay? You only have to use higher time frames for marking the levels, the point of controls where you're interested in trading, all right? So what I mean by clear draws on liquidity is pretty simple. Okay, they're just clear highs and clear lows visible from the naked eye. Like this is a clear high, this is a clear low, this is a clear high, this is a clear low, this is a clear low, this is a clear high, this is a clear high, this is a clear low, this is a clear high. All right, so this is what I mean by clear draws on liquidity. All right, so this was the second step, that all you have to do is just mark them out on the higher time frame. All right, then the third step is wait for a sweep and confirmation on the oscillator as an entry trigger. So first, let's talk about sweep. So the level you've marked out, the clear draw on liquidity, for example, randomly, this is the level that you have marked out. All right, the price look like this, and then this is a clear draw on liquidity. Then you wait for the price to sweep it. Sweep it means just go above it, right? And then fails to close above, right? So this is a liquidity sweep because here we're pending stop losses or pending orders above or below that level, and then the price is likely to reverse. All right, so this was the third step. And now I'll talk about the oscillator as the final entry trigger. Give me a minute, let me show you the live example. So now, as you can see that okay, this is a clear low, right? You simply mark it out. All right, let's go on the 4 hour time frame and see whether it was a clear low or not. All right, there we go. Okay, so this was a clear low. Okay, so we simply mark it off, right? As you can see that this has been marked. All right, then you move on to the lower time frame, right? 15 minutes. I'm on 15 minutes right now. All right, then what you have to do is simply wait for the price to sweep in that level. Okay, like so this was the level that we had marked, and then the price comes, all right, and then sweeps it and then fails to close below. So that is a signal, and then you have to open the oscillator. All right, so in this oscillator, if you want a long at a support, you want to look for a bullish divergence, and if we were at a resistance, we wanted to look for a red dot, basically a bearish divergence. All right, so now when this divergence had been formed, we simply enter there. All right, so the divergence formed here, we'll enter here, placing the stop loss below the low. And now let's see the risk to reward ratio of this particular trade. All right, okay, so all right, one thing's clear, it's still running. All right, it's 1 to 11.5, almost 1 to 12, which means if you risked $1, would have been 1 into 11. All right, if you risk $100, 111. If you risk $1,000, 1,011, and this is massive. All right, this is like a 1 to 11. All right, you won't get all the trades like this, but one thing is for sure, that this is not a regular indicator. Okay, this is not a regular oscillator. Okay, it identifies money flow and the price momentum and finds divergences. Basically helps you to identify when the smart money and big players are going to reverse the price action. And you can find the access to the indicator and appropriate mandatory settings inside of the Discord community. And you can find the link in the comment or description. All right. So why this indicator is not a regular indicator, not a regular oscillator? Because it helps you to identify when the price is going to reverse. It's not a continuation model. Okay. If you're in an uptrend, it won't help you enter here or here. It will help you to enter here, so that you have massive risk to reward. You capture the whole trend, right? For example, I just showed you this as an example. So the market fell from here, right? Let's open it up. Let's see it. Okay. So the market falls from here, and then you see that here's again a bearish divergence, and then you see the market going here, right? Now let's see, the market fell from here, and there was also again another bearish divergence, and then boom, right? And then falls from here. Boom. But where people go wrong is that they randomly use it. Randomly buy dot, sell dot, and then enter. Boom. Now that's not how it works. That's not the right way. You have to look for bullish divergences on support levels, right? Like here, like this. So this is support. So I'll be looking for bullish divergences here. And if I want to short, this is resistance. So I'll look for bearish divergences on the resistance. And then boom, boom. This is what happens. You don't have to trade in between of the range. Either you have to use it as a support drawn liquidity or resistance drawn liquidity. All right. So, and make sure to join our community where I upload all my profitable setups in advance. So meanwhile, you become profitable at trading. You don't waste your time and miss on opportunities and profit by simply copying my trades and learn from us on live. As learning a strategy is pretty simple, but building the discipline to use it effectively does take time. So that's it for this one. Hope you enjoy the strategy and will make you money. See you on the other side. Peace out.